Welcome to the Institute and our last Shelf a Day tour for this green tower. That's because we're going to include the few things that are on the floor in front of it. There's only a couple of things. And then next week, we're actually still in the adventure section. We got a second tower to do of these 3x4 foot shelves. Here in front, we've got remember the Simpsons are right over here. So it bleeds over a little bit into this section. And right here we have the Homer Simpson poster. That's pretty cool. On this shelf, all the sides of this shelf are going to be the Hasbro Indiana Jones line that they did about, what has it been now, 15 years at least or so ago. I have the entire line carded and boxed, and some of it loose. I haven't yet quite decided if I'm actually going to open all of these up. I might. They'd make a great looking display. When I first set this shelf up, this is one of the first shelves I set up. And since I had them all carded, as you can see, the various vehicles, I thought, well, we'll keep them that way for now and make a decision later. If I need the space, I can always open these all up and just keep some of the more difficult ones to find carded. That truck back there, that's the cargo truck. You also see there's another one down on this side. They actually did two different versions of the cargo truck. And the troop car is also there. They did a really nice job with this line. They covered most all the movies, gave us a really large number of figures. This is the only line really I still have in the 4-inch scale. I'm not a huge fan of that particular scale. You won't see a bunch in Star Wars or anything else. But this line I did really like. There's two of the multi-packs. They did these multi-packs for certain stores like Target. Come down around this side and we'll get some of those are my knees I'm walking on right now. Get some of the loose stuff. The big play set in back with the included figures. You can see they did all kinds of multi-packs. They did diorama sets. They did vehicles. No, the camel didn't come with him. That's Action Toys, Action Heroes, whatever that G.I. Joe type 3 3/4 inch line that you used to find at Kmart. I had that camel and I thought, oh, he looks good with the rest of them. And they even did a mail away. That's the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull skeleton there with the throne. That was a mail away. One of the hardest ones to get is Short Round, I guess. You can see I got him. Carded too, of course. Like I said, the entire line's carded. I wasn't a huge John McCain fan, as you might imagine, but I thought this button was just really fun for his presidential campaign. Now we come down around this way, and we get this last set of figures, including Short Round. Getting around here on my knees. Sorry for the joggling around. As I said, they did various characters pretty much from every movie. I even did ones that you'll notice. Here's a Marion with the Cairo Henchman, 2-pack, and then of course we've got the single-pack Marion. And the last couple of vehicles back here. As well as, and again that's the same Jungle Cutter, but it's packaged differently. And then up here, that canteen, that was another one of the Pepsi marketing things they did. So that's that entire Hasbro line. Like I said, I haven't decided. I might open it all up. It'd make a pretty cool display. But we'll see. Down here in front, seemingly totally random Cars vehicles on the floor. Play sets. You might wonder, well, why are those here? Well, I'll show you. Right across is a big row, a shelf of Cars. And so it just was convenient to put some of the box stuff down over there. So there we go. Another final, but not quite final, shelf in our Shelf a Day tour that finishes off this entire shelf set. And we will begin working on this one next week. I haven't quite decided if I'm going to do a Friday video. But if I do, it might be something a little bit different than usual. Until then, make sure you subscribe, and if I don't do a video tomorrow, you have a great weekend.